All right, so as you can see, I am back in my shop and I am newly motivated to work on my guitars. Yesterday was a very awesome day, beautiful evening. My wife and I went to go visit a friend who has a restaurant here locally, and he invited us to perform at his place. Those who know me know this, but if you don't, back in the day, many moons ago, my wife and I used to do shows together. I would sing and tell stories about my songs and why I wrote them. All the heartbroken stories that motivated the songs. And she would paint. And at the end of the evening, somebody in the audience, by buying raffle tickets, could take the paint home. So my friend wants to do something like that again, and I think that is pretty cool. I think that is pretty awesome. So he asked me if I would be interested in doing it at his place, at his restaurant. And yeah, I think we're gonna do it. It's probably gonna be in 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but it doesn't matter, I'm gonna enjoy it. But that gives me plenty of time to finish this guitar. The last time you saw this guitar, it's been months already, I had taken it up to this stage. This is just shellac. It doesn't have lacquer, and I think I'm not gonna lacquer it. I think it's gonna be a natural guitar. And I had just finished the tailpiece, which obviously goes here. So now what I have to do is build the bridge, and then do the nut, of course, obviously, and do some fret work. I don't think this is gonna take a lot of fret work because I took my time, so everything's looking pretty straight. But I've never been able to just out of the fret press, or in my case I use hammers, not have to do any fret work. That's never happened. Maybe this will be the time, but I doubt it. So what I'm gonna do today, what is the plan for today? And I'm just starting off the video to kind of tell you. I have this this bridge that I use as reference. This is ABR style, kind of like Gibson. I'm gonna do a zoom in here in a second, so don't worry. You're gonna be able to see like a video inside the video, so you can see what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna use this because it's not what makes me happy. I enjoy making my own parts. I enjoy the instrument being me. I enjoy somebody grabbing my guitar and going like, "What is this?" That makes me happy. So I'm gonna, using this dimensions though, I'm gonna grab, maybe I can do it in chonta, with really hard wood that I have, or maybe I could use some teak, which is also some really hard wood that I have. But it has to be something really hard because it's gonna hold a lot of tension. Another reason why I can't really use this is because this fretboard is flat. I don't have a radius on it. To explain it, you're also going to see here on the screen what a radius means on the fretboard. It's completely flat, maybe like a classical guitar. You know, I'm sure you know what that is. And even though that is, quote unquote, the wrong thing to do on these type of guitars, I've already built 2 of them with flat, no radius fretboards, and they play and sound great. So I like it, I'm sticking to it. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna try to find a good piece of really hard wood that is more or less the size that I need, and start building the bridge. I have this piece of local wood we call cascol. It's super hard, very hard to tool, but I think it's gonna do the job. Obviously, I have 2 holes here, so I have to ignore that, but I don't know if you can kind of see the line. I think that's gonna be good enough for this part there, and maybe I'm gonna cut from here down and use that as the base. Obviously, because I like to make the bridges adjustable, I am going to be using these guys so that you can go up and down. Obviously not that, the one that I'm gonna make. So that's the plan. So this is where I am right now. I am a few times where I built this bridge, so this is gonna be the 4th one or 5th one that I build. I made this piece right here straight, and it always made intonation a little tricky because that means I had to put the bridge at an angle. So on this one here, I'm actually adding this little curve here so that it looks more straight and still intonates. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And I also started building the bass. So this here, I've been scraping and, you know, and sanding it. And my idea is that this is going to be the actual base holding this piece. So I'm going to put 2 posts on here and then the wheels that you're going to be able to adjust. And that's what's going to be on top of the instrument. It's going to be free floating like that. So to give you an idea, this is the tailpiece. That's going to be the bridge. And then of course, then the strings, but with this base. Okay, so I take it was a productive day. I got the bridge done. Obviously there's some sanding still to do. And I use Sea Glue a lot to seal wood. I know it's like a heresy in some circles, but it works really, really well. So I just did a little bit on this. I still have to sand it, do the bottom and clean it up. But that is basically the bridge. Height-wise, I think I'm on the money, meaning that's the lowest point. But if I need to go lower, I can always either put the strings, cut them in deeper into the bridge, or carve into the bridge itself right here, the wheel, so it kind of nestles in to the top part. So I'll see that, but I'll get to it when I start doing the setup itself, the initial setup. But this is already looking good. Another thing that I did, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera. Yeah, you can see it. It's that the bottom is arched, and that is something that I've noticed in a lot of these type of bridges, because you want vibration to pass, so the bottom has to be a little flexible, and it is, so you don't kill the sound. So yeah, so bridge is done. Check that out.